I rolled out of my bed. I woke up feeling extra inspired, but of course, Breyer teased the first special run and they aren't gonna release it for another 48 hours, which is way too long. So, to satisfy my desperate art craving, I'm going to draw waffles. Waffles? Oh, too far. He's cute, chunky, and a Shetland in a luscious color. So yes, he is the chosen one. So, waffles is going to satisfy my desperate art craving. Ooh, giant waffles. Love me a fresh sketch pad. Let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome to Morgan Mayer Studios and me satisfying my desperate art craving. Just like last year, this year we are going to be drawing every single one of the BreyerFest special runs because it's fun and I don't know. I like that. I like the relish. Those stubby little legs. I love him. We gotta fix this giraffe situation. I don't know what's going on here. So, to tide myself over, I am drawing Waffles from the 2026 Premiere Club, which I have joined. Oh boy, I'm gonna be extra broke this year. The original model of Waffles is posed in a cantering position with his head held high and his mane billowing in the wind like the majestic little meatball he is. But what I thought was more fitting for him was standing there, smiling at the sky, full of personality. Because look at him, he is the personality. He is the drama. He brings the drama, and he is the drama. He is the little diva. So I'm getting that little lip in there, just roughing it out how I basically want it to look. Not super detailed right now, getting the little teeths and everything, getting the chin roughed out and the overall shape of the head, giving him a little beard. And then the faint muscle detailing of the face. Now that I have the shape of the overall body that I want, it is now time to start on the eye, the most important part. The eye will make or break your drawing. The eye is the mirror of the soul, and it holds the expression, mood, just everything that makes the horse come alive. I wanted Waffle to have a very chilled and relaxed expression, but still somewhat attentive. So I did his eyelid not super heavy, but raised just enough. And before I start the shading process, I'm going to rough everything out just a little bit more. Okay, now we are moving into stage 2 of the drawing process, which is the shading process. Because I'm a lefty and I don't want to smudge all of my work, I have to start at the booty and work my way up. I had to be special like that. Waffles has what's the color? It's like not a sooty palomino, it's a something a little fancy. And he is covered in dapples, but to get this color, I don't want to go too light, but I also don't want to go too dark. So for this process, it's going to be a lot of darkening and lightening and darkening and lightening until I have a shade of graphite that I am happy with. For blending, I like to take my finger and smudge it all out, and then I also like to take a Q-tip and go in nice, gentle little circles around all of my shaded bits, and that gives it a very soft appearance. Q-tips are not for your ears, Q-tips are art supplies. There isn't much to explain on this process other than I'm just going back in, darkening things up, and then taking my multiple eraser and very, very gently lightening bits. And then I repeat that process until I'm happy. Same thing goes on the shoulder. I'm going to go in with my dark points and then my light points blended out, lighten it up if I want to, blend it out again, lighten it up more, darken it up more, whatever will make little perfectionist heart happy. The last little chunk of that delicious buckskin palomino-ish color is up at his face. He has a big blaze slash semi-bald face. I need to touch up my knowledge of the horse facial markings, but same process, except there's a lot more little cracks and crevices on the face, so I have to be a lot more careful with both blending and with how I'm shading things. I'm going to finish up the eye. Shading in the white parts of the horse can be rather difficult. I have to be very, very careful not to make it too dark. How I do it is I take my pencil and I just very, very, very lightly do like little scrapes, little lines along where I want darker areas to be, like between the shoulder and the barrel, on the neck, and then on the legs, especially on the cannon bones. And then I'm going to take my finger and my Q-tip and very, very gently blend it out, tap my moldable eraser around it if I need to. To put pinking on the nose, I shade everything in, and then I take my finger and I blend it out. I shade it a little bit darker than the rest of the white points, and then blending it out with my finger should give that pink effect. next stage in my drawing process is adding the dapples. This process is simple but complicated. First, I take my multiple eraser and I map out where I want all my dapples to be, making sure that I have kind of a fishnet pattern in a way that I'm going to blend it out, lighten it again, blend it out, lighten it again. Similar to the shading, but a little bit more. Then for the hair detail, I pull up a chart of a horse's hair growth pattern, and then I do very, very, very light little streaks of graphite, little hairs in the pattern around the dapples and lighter within the dapples. Very, very light streaks on the white as well. And then the very, very last stage in my drawing is doing the mane and tail. This mane and tail was fairly easy since they were both very, very light colors. So I'm just going to go in with my pencil, do wisps, and then put a sheen with my pencil eraser, blend it out, and then do some final little touch-ups and sign, and then Waffles is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching this drawing video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and are feeling extra inspired, just like how I woke up this morning. Please like and subscribe to show your support, and stay tuned because the BreyerFest Special Run series is starting very soon. Bye-bye!